Hi friends, this is Manju Kumar P. Here I will take you a small journey towards the dreams of the Everest and everyone having a plan to travel the world. Here is my challenge, my travel plans. Then this is a plan of the Nepal and this is temples, Everest and national parks of the Nepal, and these are adventurous activities such as skydiving, then this is a bungee jump, and this is ultralight flying, and this is a paramotoring, which is one of the exciting adventurous, and this is rock climbing at Kathmandu mountain, and this is ice climbing at Kathmandu Bijli powerhouse, and these are the important places in the Nepal such as Pokhara trekking and Barahi temple and paragliding. Then we can do a bat cave, and we can do a boating, and we will get a rent bike and museum, Devi Falls, and apart from this there is this beautiful sunrise at the mountain at this peak. Then this is the second highest mountain in the world, K2 summit, and here we travel towards Everest. Then Everest is a very important thing and a childhood dream of everyone to travel to the highest part of the world. And here we come across the Sir George Everest, who have traveled from northern part of India to the southern part, and he is a master of survey in trigonometry, and after his death the Mount Everest was named in 1865. Then he is the first Everest climber to reach Everest in 1953, and he is from Nepal, who reached the Everest of 1953, and he is a third person who is from Switzerland, and he is a fourth, fifth, sixth from Switzerland. And here we come across the first Indian to climb Mount Everest, who is Avatar Singh Chima at 1965, and the first woman to climb Mount Everest is at 1984. Then out of 465 attempted from India, there are 422 people who had been reached from 1965 to 2018. And here we come across the plan of the Everest. First we will reach the Kathmandu. After from Kathmandu we are going to Ludak through aeroplane Lukla. From here we start journey to reach Everest base camp. And apart from Mount Everest, there are so many other peaks where we can travel, as we are seeing in this figure, 5,357 meters, and these are the three peaks we can travel. Then there are 18 routes to travel Everest. Apart from that, we are having two routes, one from Tibetan route and another from Nepali route. From earlier 2004, there all people will travel to Tibetan. As time goes, it is a very easiest path to go through Nepal route. This is two routes from northern side and another route from southern side. Then in northern side from Tibetan, we are having a base camp, camp 1, camp 2, camp 3, and after that we will reach a summit. It is the best part from southern side through a Nepal, from Everest base camp, camp 1, camp 2, camp 3, camp 4. And this is the Everest base camp. These are the ladders from glaciers, and these are some of the summits, other summits which have been seen other from Mount Everest. And this is an interesting part. At Everest base camp we are having only 75% of oxygen. After that we will get only 50% availability of oxygen at 500 and 5480 meter, and above 8000 meter it is called as a death zone. As we are seeing in the figure, above camp 4 it is called as a death zone. And these are the interesting fact, as the human body is can be adjusted by this. At the level of 3000 meter there is only 75% of oxygen, where we'll get headache and sickness. At 5500 meter only 50% of oxygen is present, we will get a dehydration, and there is no any human settlement around this altitude. At 8000 meter there is no availability of oxygen, only 30% of oxygen is present. At this position we need a extra oxygen to breathe. Then I will show you a very interesting video which is very helpful to travel Everest before. This was a very interesting video and the history of the Everest. Created by the National Geographic.
George Mallory dreamed of being the first man to climb Everest. He and his fellow climber were last seen 800 feet below the summit. They were never seen alive again. 75 years after Mallory vanished, mountaineer Conrad Anker took part in an expedition looking for their bodies.
This is George Mallory. Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm gonna have this chance to go back and see what it was like for Mallory to try climbing Everest in 1924. George Mallory and I, our two paths have intersected 75 years apart.
I know what it's like to be the wife of a climber who doesn't come home. My dear one, I will be thinking of you as you set off the summit.
Humans weren't meant to survive this altitude.
Suddenly, temperatures plummet to 20 below freezing. There's no dream that mustn't be dared.
And another video which is very helpful, and this was the most exciting thing I have ever seen in my life. It's a passion and it's very nice to see. The main purpose to travel to the Everest to overcome from fear and to clear the path of your life through so much of hurdles in your life, as we are seeing. With all overcome of hurdles, he is traveling to the top of the world, which is the most exciting part of the life. Yes. Thank you for watching this slides, and if you like this channel, please subscribe and follow on me on at Manjumadi7 at Instagram. Thank you.